Then do I hear sleigh bells?
It's the holidays at HSN.
Celebrating 40 years
of merry.
And we're making spirits bright.
Time to eat, drink,
and be more merry.
It's more of everything you wish for.
Don't forget the presents.
Gift, get,
repeat.
Santa has elves.
You have us.
Let's get this holiday party started.
More gifts,
more brands,
more friends,
more merry.
Well, welcome back to HSN Today. I'm Shannon Fox, and here at HSN, we have a lot of fun products. We have a lot of fun products that make you feel like, you know what, I'm excited to see that in the mail, or I'm excited to wear that today, or you know what, that's gonna make my life easier. Today, we have a product that everyone must have. It's our today's special, and this is something that truly can save a life. Today, we have the best price we've ever had. This is our 911 Help Now Emergency Communicator Pendant. This is the only place in the country you can get it for $89.95 total. There is never a monthly fee for using your 911 Help Now pendant. As soon as you get this home, you are instantly connected with the push of a button to a 911 operator in your immediate vicinity. So if you're traveling, you bring this with you, you're connected to the 911 operator closest to you. You can get this home for $17.99. I suggest, especially at this price, that you have one in every car, that you have one for Nana, that you have one for the kids if your kids walk to and from school. For me, I get up, I walk to my car at 4 in the morning. It's dark. I want to be able to have not just, oh, that pepper spray. I want to be able to push a button and have emergency services right there talking to me, listening to me. That's what 911 Help Now pendant is for you, and the price is absolutely unbeatable. To be honest, for that peace of mind and for that literal safety for anybody in your life, it could be $500. I would still say, you know what, do whatever it takes, sacrifice whatever it takes to get it. Today it's under $90. And all right, it is HSN, so we are gonna add a little bit of fun, even though this is serious business. We added colors for the very first time ever, which just makes it easier to wear around because it's pretty. So we have that beautiful teal. There it is in the blue. Bronze, I love bronze. You know I'm a huge sucker for rose gold. We do have the black and the white. Now remember, these come with a case that protect that little button, because once you press that button, you will be connected to a 911 operator. They can hear you, you can hear them, they can walk you through any procedures that you need. $17.99 is all it takes to be protected and connected. I own 2 of these. One of them is for my mother-in-law. After she fell, I was like, what am I doing? Our lives are so much more important than just, you know, buying a new pair of boots. So my friend Lori Leland is here. Not that we don't shop for boots, right, Lori?
Of course we still do.
But this is something everybody has to have.
It is, and this could be the most important purchase you ever make here at HSN, and one that I certainly hope you never have to use, but I am all about an ounce of prevention. I'm all about preparedness, and if you are as well, this is gonna be that opportunity to purchase so that you know you have one touch convenience to emergency services in your area, and that's what the 911 Help Now pendant is all about. This is great, as Shannon mentioned, for your loved ones, for your parents, for your children, for everyone. We all know we live in a crazy world, and things just seem to be getting a little bit crazier. So you could be out walking and witness something, you could be in a car crash, anything could happen at any time. When you push and hold this button for 3 seconds, you are going to be immediately connected to 911 services in your area. So if you live in Florida and you happen to have an issue, you push the 911 Help Now pendant button, push and hold for 3 seconds, you'll be connected to that 911 local operator near you. Now, if you're traveling to go see loved ones for the holiday season, maybe you're going, as an example, to New York City. If you have an incident there or something happens there, you can press and hold the button there, and you will be connected to emergency services in New York City. So this is based on your location when you're using this device. So this is for those of you that want to be out and about, who want to maintain your independence for longer than ever before. I can honestly say, as the daughter of a mom in her 70s and dad's in his 80s now, I work worry about them every single day. Not a day goes by that I'm not worried about them. Luckily, they moved here to Florida so we could all be closer as a family. But now that they have their 911 Help Now pendant, I feel so much more at ease knowing that if anything does happen, they can simply press that button. And to Shannon's point, this enables two-way communication. So you are having that live conversation with that 911 operator. It's not just a one-way deal. You've got your microphone and speaker built right in. And we're going to show you the ease and convenience. Now, here's how simple and easy it is to use. You press and hold the button for 3 seconds, and the next voice you hear will be 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So if you can ring a doorbell, you can call for 911 emergency services. There's no home phone needed, no cell phone. You don't have to be at home. There's no Bluetooth. There's no application. There's no cables, cords, or wires. There's no credit card needed. There is nothing extra you need to do with this. Check the batteries once in a while. That's about it.
Sure.
And literally, this is for a lifetime. Have you seen the other services out there? Have you shopped maybe for an elderly family member and you thought about getting one of those pendants, but have you seen the prices? They typically range from $25 all the way up to $40 per month, every single month, year after year after year. That could be upwards of, you know, $450 to almost $500 every single year. With 911 Help Now, there are no ongoing fees and costs, no service charges, none of that. It's just this great little self-contained button that is going to offer the help you need when you need it. It's so brilliant.
Well, and sometimes we think our cell phone is going to be fine. We always have our cell phones, right? Is your cell phone always charged? Mine isn't. Does your cell phone require a password? Mine does. And if you have to input a password in an emergency situation, you're in fight or flight mode. You can barely dial 911. In fact, fascinating studies have been done about people who have to dial 911 in emergencies. They almost can't do it. You can, every single person can push a button. The reason that it has 3 seconds is because then you know it's not going to accidentally get pushed in your purse. It also comes with a little protective cover as well, but you know that it's not going to be accidentally pushed. $17.99 is such a small price to put on that peace of mind, and not just the peace of mind, that true safety net that you are always a button away from 911 emergency help. Now, for me, we were in our house and heard this horrific sound. My husband ran outside. There was an accident. This car flipped over right in front of our house. These two sweet as could be, terrified as deer, teenagers popped up out of the door of this SUV that had flipped on its side. My husband had his cell phone. He was already on 911. After that as well, I got one of these for my house. Sure. I want one. I want a push of a button to be that 911. If you're traveling in a different city or you're at somebody's home, you want to be able to have access to 911. It's not even necessarily just for you. You know, 911 helps walk people through difficult procedures. Help 911, this person is on the ground. Right. What do I do? Right. I don't know how to do CPR. Or how do I know the signs of a stroke? I see this person, their left eye is doing something. Whatever.
Right, they could be your lifeline.
It absolutely can, and at no extra cost to you, $89. Give this as a gift, I say, to everybody that you can afford to this holiday season. Keep one in your home, keep one in each car. $17.99. We're making it so incredibly affordable for you. We want you to be safe. We also have an additional bonus buy. After your first Today's Special, you'll get $10 off every single additional pendant. So not only are you saving $60, you'll save $70 on every additional pendant at $17.99. You can't afford not to. Just choose a fun color, or you know what? Just go with the white. I've got it in white. Sure. I got mine before we had colors, which I love the colors, but if having teal is going to make you wear it or put it on your purse, get the teal. If the blue is going to be the one that you notice when you have it right there and you're going to wear it around your neck, get the blue. The bronze is beautiful as well. You know I love rose gold because it's just a great color to, which is my favorite color. Black or white, whichever color will make you wear it, you can wear it around your neck. You can also clip it onto a belt, or your purse.
Or on your handbag. I love the bronze with the brown leather, because look, it just sort of disappears.
Oh, that's true.
So you can be very discreet with this, or you could actually use this as a deterrent if you want. You know, have the big button out. If you see someone who's running towards you, you could just be very obvious about it, or you can be more discreet. It really is up to you in that situation, but as long as you can press a button, as long as you can ring a doorbell, you'll be able to have instant access to emergency services in your area. And maybe it's that fire emergency where a fire truck needs to be dispatched. Maybe it's that medical emergency where an ambulance is needed, or maybe there's shots fired or something is going on around you where the police need to be dispatched. This is the way to do it with one call. And this is not a phone call that's going international. It's not going to a call center. It's not being rerouted. This is direct to the 911 operator in your local area where you are when you push the button. And we just want to show you the coverage map, because the coverage here, it's pretty vast.
Wow, pretty much anywhere you are and having an emergency.
That's exactly it. And I love what you said just a moment ago about cell phones. We all know when our adrenaline spikes, it can be very difficult to make that happen, to find the cell phone, to be able to unlock the screen, to put in the code, find your readers, all the things that have to go into placing that cell phone call, getting to the right screen, making sure you have good cell signal or coverage. With this button, it eliminates all of that. And we all know in those emergency situations, seconds matter. Seconds count. I was in a car crash a few years ago. I wish I had this. I actually had the opportunity to get the, you know, the Star service that's hundreds of dollars a year.
Right. Yeah.
And I passed on it because it was too cost prohibitive for me at that time.
Yeah.
But I was involved in a car crash. I was kind of driven off the road by a drunk driver. I hit a wall. There weren't any other cars around. This person was just very erratic. And my handbag went flying throughout my car. So there's no way I would have been able to find a cell phone. No. I was barely in my right mind. I wish I'd had this button, because if I had had this clipped to my visor, what an easy way to call for emergency help. Luckily, there were some people in a nearby building, the cleaning crew, they happened to hear the crash and they called emergency services. But that cell phone is not always the most convenient way. In a lot of cases, it's very inconvenient. I'll tell you right now, my mom, who's in her 80s, or she's in her 70s, dad's in his 80s, and they share the cell phone that I made them get because I want to be able to stay in touch with them. I want to know where they are, what's happening, what's going on. My mom never takes the cell phone. When this is clipped onto your handbag, when you wear this lanyard around your neck, you always know where it is. Make it a habit to always have it with you. We know slips and falls in the bathroom are the most common way of getting hurt at home. When you have 911 help now, you always feel confident, at ease. You might be able to stay independent with your living a little bit longer.
True.
I mean, it really is so empowering. And like you said, the ultimate peace of mind safety device.
It is, and so easy. That's the thing. You don't need readers. You don't need, I mean, I'm keeping mine by my bed now, because if anybody, you know, you hear something, you hear somebody coming in, a break-in, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go search for your phone where it's plugged in out in the other room, or you're gonna turn a light on to be able to find it? No.
Are you gonna handle it yourself? I don't want any part of it. If I hear glass breaking and someone's trying to get into my house, I am pushing that button.
Push the button.
Because you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. You don't want to put yourself at risk. And there are so many situations in the world right now that we can't control. This is one thing that we can control. If you work shift hours, or you have someone that you love who's walking in and out at all times of the day and night, like you, like me, like the nurse you just saw in the video we just showed you, this is a must-have. This is that lifeline in a lot of cases, because, like I said, you can't control situations, but you can control what you're gonna do about those situations. And when you have an empowering device that immediately connects you to 911 services in your local area, this is life-changing. It really is. You know, I was talking about my folks and how I worry about them all the time. I worry a lot less now, because I know if something bad happens, not only are they not gonna call me because I can't do anything about it, now they can get a hold of experts, professionals that can send help. That's empowering.
It really is. $17.99. This is the lowest price we've ever had on the Help 911 Help Now pendant. You can get this home, free shipping and handling. We will send this to anybody on your list. This is just the gift of freedom, the gift of independence and safety, and connection to a lifeline. This is a huge customer pick because it works. We hope for you that you never, ever, ever have to use it. This is the one product we have at HSN that I say, I hope when you get this, you never use it. Everything else you get here at HSN, I hope you use it. I hope you use it and you love it. This is the one that the less you use, the more grateful you are that you have it. And if you do have to use it, heaven forbid, you have emergency help right where you need it, when you need it. You're not just dialing a number and then having a police show up. When you're like, oh no, I didn't need the police, I need the fire. Or, oh, you know what, I smelled something. Or, oh, I heard something. Or, oh, it was at the neighbor's. You're connected with your voice, two-way communication wherever you are, literally at the push of a button. That's why it's a huge customer pick. It's an amazing savings today that you're able to save $60, and because one just isn't enough, you need one in every car. Every family member should have one of these. You'll save an additional $10 off, which would make each one under $80 after your first purchase. It's not $10 off with every purchase. It's $10 off after your first purchase. Every additional pendant is an additional $10 off. $17.99 for your first one, and then the flex pay on the second ones will, be dispersed based on, I think it'll be it'll be like $2 less, so like $15.99 for the others. But we're shipping it to you for free. We have colors for the first time. It really does. I mean, to be able to have a fashionable 911 pendant, I think is pretty cool. Not the most necessary part of it, but just a fun part, because anything that actually gets you to wear it is really important. Teal,
I love that.
Blue,
the jewelry box
pretty.
blue, I think is so pretty. And the nice thing about the colors too, not just fashion forward and fashion friendly, but you can see them, you can identify them, you can find them maybe in the bottom of your handbag, or if it's clipped on, it's going to be very obvious.
Absolutely.
But yeah, beautiful colors.
Love it with the bronze, that beautiful rose gold, and then we do have the classics with the white and the black. And now remember, we'd love it if you give us a call, 866-376-8255. We always get very impassioned calls from you, especially if you have had to use it, or for those of you who've had a family member like me with a fall, and you just don't want to ever have them have to go through that again without being able to reach you, but especially without being able to reach an ambulance or fire protection or anything that they may need, whether it's a car accident or a heart attack or a stroke or a fire in the house. This instantly connects you to the help that you need, where you need it, right when you need it. That's why it's a big customer pick. So many of you are buying more than one. Thank you for taking care of the people in your life that you love.
So important. And I'll tell you that two-way communication is key. Because this is on speakerphone, after you press that button, the 911 operator is going to be able to hear the ambient noise, hear what's going on around you, hear if there's a scuffle, hear what's happening. Plus, you can speak to them and explain to them what's going on. In my heart and mind, that's one of the things that really sets us apart from just calling 911, because with that, it's not on speaker. Unless you have the presence of mind on your cell phone to put it on speakerphone, you have to literally be talking into that phone, right? With this, it's a speakerphone, so as soon as you press the button, you can just naturally talk right into it. So we're gonna show you that demonstration again. All you do is literally press and hold the button for 3 seconds. You will hear the phone ringing, and the next voice you hear will be the operator at the end of that 911 call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice and clear. Instant information, you being able to speak to them. There's a fire emergency. They know what to do. They're going to send a fire truck. There's a medical emergency. Something happened with someone's medication. They'll send an ambulance. If police are needed, police can be dispatched with the touch of one button. No learning curve, nothing extra to do going forward, no ongoing fees or costs. You're the smart shopper out there, not spending $300, $400, $500 every single year, year after year after year, to have this convenient service right in the palm of your hand. You're an HSN shopper, so there are no fees at all whatsoever. This runs on 3 AAA batteries, so there's no quirky, expensive battery that's needed going forward. If you want to know what your battery life is like, you've got a little light that will illuminate right here. There's a battery button right on the side. Battery checking, so you can see green light means go. So this one is in good working condition. We're even loading you up with the batteries right out of the box to get you started, which is very, very helpful. And then you'll know when to replace those batteries. And a set of batteries is estimated to last about 2 years. So this is very, very low maintenance to no maintenance, very easy for you to use, and really the ultimate gift to give to everybody. I mean, I have my babysitter, who watches some other kids in the neighborhood too, but she's got one of these. Because like I said a second ago, if something happens, if an emergency takes place, or heaven forbid my child is injured in any way, I would like to know about it, obviously, but I want emergency services contacted first. So this is that first call that needs to be made. And when we're not clear-headed, when our adrenaline is spiking, when we're stressed out, when we're worried about something, all of the different processes and procedures that you need to go through to be able to place that 911 call, it can be overwhelming. It could be too much. A button to push, this can make all of the difference. And I'll tell you, by a long shot, our calls at midnight and 1 a.m. were mostly folks who had experienced, or a loved one had experienced, a slip and fall. And that individual, whether it was an aunt, a grandmother, a mom, a dad, sat in that position. And without being found for, several hours in many cases. That can be prevented, that can be avoided. When you wear this button with that simple and easy little clip at the back, so you can just clip this right on, clip it onto your outfit, clip it onto your handbag, clip it onto your backpack, or you wear this little breakaway lanyard that's so convenient that we're including for you. You always have access to that button. If you fall, you push the button, someone comes. You're not sitting there waiting for hours and hours, hoping to be discovered.
Exactly. Very discreet as well. You see there, she could have it on the outside, or she could just clip that right on the inside. You could sort of clip it around the inside. You're still able to just reach that button. Do yourself a favor, carry it with you. Put one in the car, clip one on the visor, but have a dedicated spot for it in your car. Have a dedicated spot for it in your house. Most of us don't have landlines anymore. I mean, a lot of us don't have landlines anymore, or, we don't want the batteries out of it half the time. Instead of going into the other room to be able to call 911, you've got access right there. Instead of trying to see if your cell phone is charged up or trying to get through the password or anything. What if it's you that falls and all they have is your cell phone? No one can get through to that. I know that sometimes we have those emergency help numbers, call this person. Nobody's looking through that on your cell phone.
True.
This, even if they find this attached to your handbag, around your neck, if you were, unconscious, they can call 911. A helper can call 911. It's our lifeline. There's a reason that we have 911. I hope you never have to use it. But for $17.99, you've got to be connected. Now remember, that $89, besides saving $60 today, is the only fee you will ever pay from HSN. We're the only ones that have that deal. Elsewhere, even for this exact pendant, it's a monthly fee. It's an initial cost plus a monthly fee. That well worth it, but why pay a monthly fee when for $89 you own this outright and you are always connected to 911. So this is your way to get it. We do have the colors available after your first purchase. Every other purchase will be under $80 because you'll save an additional $10. That's our bonus buy for you. The reason we have that bonus buy is because we want you to have one of these for everybody in your home. We want you to have one in every car. We want you to have one, maybe you're always, maybe you're always working on the car, or you're in the garage, or maybe you're in the laundry room and you want to be able to have one there. We want you to have one wherever you need it, whenever you need it. That's why we have such an incredible price. Holidays can be a really dangerous time. You've got people coming to your home. You don't know what type of help they'll need. You want to be connected at all times. So please, please do yourself a favor. If you purchase one thing this holiday season, purchase the gift of safety and security and peace of mind. Just choose your favorite color or somebody else's favorite color. It's a great gift to give anybody. I mean, I cannot think of one person that this is not the perfect gift for. I have two, and I want more.
Exactly. I mean,
because I don't have one in every car yet.
We did have a great caller who called last night, and she said, it's hard for me to remember things. I'm getting forgetful. I think we're all forgetful at times. This is so handy and convenient to have. Maybe have one in your handbag and one on the visor in your car. Like you said, maybe a couple that maybe you and your spouse can share throughout the home just so you know where they are. And they're always there. They're always at the ready. And we make it so affordable to be able to do that. I think that's really important. And then all the way across the board, even for children. We showed you that little video of a little girl waiting at the bus stop. This is important to be able to empower our little ones, and I'm not necessarily going to hand my little guy a cell phone right away. I don't really want him to have a cell phone in his hand, but heaven forbid an emergency happens, you want to empower the people that you love and the people around you. So this is really important for that too. Again, those senior citizens who want to stay independent for as long as possible. That's really a trend these days. It's called aging in place, where you're staying at home a little bit longer, you're trying to rely less on outside services, but if you need something, you press that button and you're instantaneously connected to that 911 operator in your local area. And again, the coverage here it's outstanding. Basically, if you're going on a road trip, if you're jumping on a plane, wherever you start, if you end up pushing the button in that state or city, that's the local 911 operator that will be contacted. If you're traveling elsewhere, when you get there and you press the button, that will be the local 911 service operator that's contacted. So really, really easy and a great great idea. This is a standalone, so keep in mind, there's no home phone needed. There's no cell phone. You don't have to have Bluetooth. You're not downloading an app. You're not trying to figure out anything or any device at all whatsoever because there's no learning curve. It is a button. If you can ring a doorbell, you can press the 911 Help Now pendant button for help and be contacting that local 911 operator, enabling that two-way communication. Speak into it. In a lot of cases, I think it's easier than a phone because you don't have to hold it up to your ear. You can just talk naturally because of that built-in speakerphone.
Absolutely. We'll ship it to anybody on your list for free. Get it home for $17.99. A must-have, really, for anybody on your list. Lori, thank you so much.
Thank you, Shannon.
Really appreciate
Great
you
to
being
see
here.
you.
It's such an important item that I hope everybody picks up today. I know you'll be back at noon.
Back at noon.
All right, I want to remind everybody, if you are watching right now, before you go to work, don't put this off. You've got to do it now. Today's the day. Get $10 off every additional pendant today, which means take care of every car, everybody in your life. It could be Nana, it could be kids, it could be grandkids, it could be aunts and uncles, sisters, anybody that you love. This is a great gift. And remember, they're not paying a monthly fee, so you're giving them the gift of connection to 911 anywhere they are in the entire country. $89 for your first one, $79 for every additional one during the day. You can also give the gift of the HSN credit card. And remember, we have extended returns all the way through the end of January, even on our today's special. We'll be right back with more great electronics for you.
'Tis the season.
It's the holidays at HSN.
And this year, we're celebrating
40 years.
Of Mary. We've gathered all the things you need to make it the best holiday yet, with something for everyone on your list. More gifts?
Yes, please.
Gifts for him. Gifts for her. A few for you. Gifts for kids. Gifts under 50.
And exclusive finds you won't see anywhere else.
Spend the holidays with friends.
More.
Is always merrier.
More gifts, more brands, more friends, more Mary.
A passenger was murdered.
Are you the genius detective who can save us?
There is a murderer among us. What are you afraid of?
Everything.
The real killer is one of you people.
I didn't do it.
I would not lie. I would not lie.
I'm sleeping here, where everyone can see me. And I can see everyone.
Murder on the Orient Express. Rated PG-13, November 10th.
Simply classic. Simply essential. Simply perfect for every style. Sometimes the greatest pleasures are the simplest ones of all. Watch Concierge Collection tonight, only on HSN.
So what if you're in that situation, you're on a long, dark road, and oh, you need to call your hubby and tell him that I need some help and your phone is dead. First of all, you are mad, right? Second of all, what do? Well, we have the solution for you so that you're never in that position again. We have a 7,500 milliamp. That just means a whole lot of power. And I'll explain that to you. But you are getting today an InstaCharge, 4 InstaCharge at one time. I can't believe this deal. You're getting 4 InstaCharges, 4 cables that are USB cable cords so that it's compatible, it's university compatible with Android or Apple. You're getting 4 gift boxes. So if you want, you can give one to the hubby, give one to the kids, give one to the grandkids, give one to the neighbor. 4 manuals, it comes with warranties, and 4 support flyers. This is the most powerful InstaCharge that we are offering at this price with the milliamp. And we have a lot of colors for you, and they're so cute. We have it in black, we have it in blue, and you can see that when you get it in blue, you get the blue, and then you get a blue pattern. You get it in turquoise with the beautiful solid turquoise and that beautiful geometric. You also get it in purple, which is cute little arrowheads on the print, and that solid purple and the 2 colors in between. You get it in red, and you're also getting it in pink, which is just adorable because you get the pink floral. So this is a great giftable. And I want to bring in Leah Little because she is our electronics extraordinaire, our electronics expert. Look at the different ways you can use this. I mean, you can charge 3 different devices at one time. This is just crazy. It's a crazy deal. So for 4 flex pays, of $11, you're getting 4 Instacharges, 4 cables, 4 warranties, and 4 gift boxes. Is this, you've been here a long time.
Awesome. Yeah, we launched the chargers here. Yes.
Is this not an incredible deal?
It is, because having a charger like this, seriously, is life-changing. Because no longer, I mean, think about how you charge your phone or any of your electronic devices, right? You plug it into the wall, and then you're stuck to the wall. You can't leave the house, you can't go in your car, you can't go run errands, you can't go do anything. Now, you've got that freedom because you plug it in here and you can go anywhere. You can go to the grocery store, you can go to the ball game, you can go shopping, you can take a nap, you can whatever it is you want to do. I got sleep on my mind. So what's great about this is that now you can charge 3 devices all at the same time. You're getting 4 of these units, and let's talk about 7,500 milliamp. What the heck is a milliamp?
I just knew it was a lot of power.
It's a lot of power.
But I'm gonna let you break it down.
Let's do it. So a milliamp is a unit of power, right? So the average smartphone takes about 3,000 milliamps in order to go from completely dead to completely full, like a full night's sleep, if you will, right? Sure. So when you have 7,500, we're talking more than twice to charge your phone. So now it's gonna charge the average iPhone, what is that, a 6? 2 full times. If you have an iPad mini, that's 85% of the power. That's hours and hours and hours of power. So that's not a cumulative total. That's actually all 4 of them, each one, 7,500 units of power, 7,500 units of power, 7,500 units of power, 7,500, right? And you're getting 3 ports in each one, so you can charge 3 devices. So you could, at the same time, you're charging your earphones, you could be charging your smartphone, and you could be charging your phone. So all 3 devices charging at the same time. How about your Bluetooth speaker? How about your little digital camera? You're gonna be able to charge that up for the holidays. Maybe you want to use your weather radio and it charges through USB. That's gonna be great. How about your iPad or your tablet of any sort? Now you've got it. And here's the cool thing, Debbie. When all that power has gone into whatever device it is, you plug this back into the wall and you refill it. So it's like getting free gas in your gas tank.
Absolutely, that's a great analogy.
Yeah, hundreds of times.
Hundreds of times, and just think about the value in this, because normally, if you just think about a few years back, one Instacharge was like $30, and it was only 2,800 milliamps. We're giving you 4 Instacharges, each of 7,500 milliamps. That's more than double the power, which means everything is going to operate longer and everything's going to be charged faster. So you're getting 4 of these for $11. These are great giftables. You're getting 4 gift boxes. You're getting 4 of these cords, which are universal. So no matter if you have iPad or Android, it's going to work. This is an excellent deal. We've never offered anything this powerful with this configuration at this low of a price. So I hope you jump on it. I mean, all of our electronics today are free shipping, but this is just incredible to get 4 of these for $11.
Absolutely.
Aren't they great gifts?
They are fantastic gifts, because the best gift you're gonna give to somebody is something they're gonna use.
Right,
and
absolutely.
we all have dead cell phones. It happens to the best of us. Doesn't matter what you do, your cell phone's gonna die.
And I have stopped on the side of the road. I was so embarrassed. I had this new fancy car, didn't understand it. I didn't put enough gas in it, girl.
Oh, no.
It was horrible. I was on the side of the road, and I was like, how does this door open? It was crazy. It was electronic.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, you know, with a dead cell phone, I was so nervous. I was like, oh, my gosh, I have to call really quickly.
Right. What if your phone didn't work?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, now, whether it is an emergency service that you need or whether it is something fun you want to do, like post on Instagram. Right. You know, that can be life or death to a teenager.
Yeah.
Being able to...
Being able to run out of gas.
Exactly.
Your teenager's going to die if her phone dies.
Now, and what a great gift to give them. But to your point, and seriously, in emergency situations, this has been a life or death, because when you think about it, your phone, this could charge your phone for up to an entire week. If you go from completely dead to completely full and it pours that power in there, if you're in like that crazy hurricane like we were in a couple weeks ago here, think about it. You don't have power.
That's
so what happens? The first thing that happens is your cell phone dies. Well, if you need to plug your cell phone into the wall and you don't have electricity, then you don't have your phone. Well, now, whether you are, you know, skidding on the ice and you are, you know, stranded someplace, whether you run out of gas with your fancy car, whether you're a teenager.
It was horrible. It was like, my husband was like, it just means, it doesn't matter what the car is, you put gas in it. But anyway, we're busy.
Sometimes you don't know.
We're busy.
I had an au pair that lived with me years ago, and she was going over the Howard Franklin Bridge, and she was driving my car, and the gas light came on. And I panicked, and she didn't know why I panicked. If you've never run out of gas,
it is the scariest.
then you just don't know. But yeah, if you run out of gas, you panic. You do.
All it took was that one time.
Yep.
But I wish I would have had something like this and I wouldn't have panicked so much because I am notorious for not having my phone charged. I mean, just ask any of my friends. It's just like, we'll be talking and it just instantly it's dead.
Exactly. Because if you're multitasking, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
When you're talking on your phone, that's what happens.
Exactly. But you'll never have a dead cell phone again. When this charges 2 times your iPhone 6, 2 times your phone lasting for a whole week, that's crazy. And this is just such an incredible deal. For $11, you're getting 4 of these. Just think, one of these could cost you 30 bucks.
Yeah.
And at half the milliamp. So you're getting 4 of these at 7,500 milliamp. You're having the free shipping, and you're getting the 4 cute gift boxes that go with it so that you can give this to your granddaughter who's a teenager, and she can give one to her cousin if she wants to. You can have one, if you want to keep all 4, put one in the car. You can have one at home. You can have one at your office. I mean, these are so convenient for you. So I hope you really jump on this because we don't have this deal all the time, something this powerful at such a low price.
And that's really the key. It's about the power.
Right.
Because you're getting 4 of them, and each one of them is 7,500 milliamps. So look what he's doing here. He's charging his tablet, he's charging his phone, and then he charges his daughter's phone all at the same time off one of the chargers. Look at Chelsea. She's taking pictures of Oliver, and you know, because you guys have a little one.
Freeman's wife. Okay.
Yes, and you know, because if you take a picture of your little 5-year-old and that phone dies, you miss that moment.
You do.
I mean, and if that moment is Halloween, or that moment is Thanksgiving, or that moment is a moment with grandma, that moment's gone forever. Well, guess what? Now you've got the power. And I want to show you this really cool cable. So here is the cable. This is charging the iPhone. Now, don't worry if your screen goes black, because that means it's still charging. It's just conserving the power, because it doesn't need to light up the screen to put the power in there.
Sure.
Now, once that's completely charged, look what happens. You are able, at any point, to then use the other tab, and this will charge any Android device. You can't put it in the wrong way because it only goes in one way.
Sure.
And now, look at that, you're charging your Android device. So whether you have an iPhone, whether you have an Android, whether you want to charge 3 of them all at the one time, or if you have a tablet. And you know what, it's not just about your phone. We've been talking a lot about phones. But do you have a Fitbit? Do you have Bluetooth speakers? Do you have those wireless earbuds? Do you have a tablet? Do you have a weather radio? And right now, with the winter storms coming through, you need to have that weather radio, and you need to have power to that weather radio, even if the electricity goes out. So this works with your camera and your MP3 player and your gaming devices and your GPS. Anything that charges through a USB, this is going to work with. And again, here's your little power indicator. So you'll like this. This is like your gas tank, right? So when this gets down to 1, you don't ignore it.
That's right.
When this gets down to 1, you take that little cable.
Alert.
And exactly, that's your alert. And then you plug it. Can you see those little lights? Then you plug it into the wall. Think about this like little quadrants of gas in your gas tank, right? So then when that gets down to 1, it's like a quarter of a tank of gas, which means pretty soon you need to plug it into the wall. Now, when you plug it into the wall, it refills. It's like going to the gas station, right? But when you go to the gas station, after you fill up your tank, you go pay for it, right? Well, guess what? Here, you have a refillable tank again and again and again. And I mean, like hundreds of times you keep filling it up.
And you're only paying that one price of $44 and you're getting 4. So that's $11 in InstaCharge when normally this would cost like $30 for one with half of the milliamp. And remember that 7,500 milliamp, you know, we have to get all fancy. I'm not an electronics expert guru. That's why I have Leah Little here. But it just means more power. So this is going to charge faster and it's going to last longer. And here's another thing. Normally these cords are very expensive. One cord is $10. You're getting 4 of these cords, so add it up, that's $40. So you're getting 40 cords, 40 InstaCharges, and you take all of this home for $11. It is the most powerful charger with the lowest price that we've ever offered. The fact that you're getting 4 of this is just unheard of. I challenge you to try to find it. You won't find it out there. I know you're probably Googling. You won't find this still out there.
I would say look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
The more research you do, the more you're going to be coming running back here because you're getting 4 of the chargers. And by the way, you're getting 4 of the gift boxes.
Aren't they cute?
Yes. So each one of them has a little bow on it. You're getting 4 of the cables. The bows are going to match back to whatever color is on the inside. So for individual gifts. So what's nice about this is that now you give one to your nail tech, one to your Sunday school teacher, one to, you know, the mailman. The mailman, whatever the case might be.
Great gifts.
And that's a great point, because it's not just for the ladies.
It's for the men too. I mean, they have the beautiful blue and the black. That's the beauty of it. Since you're getting 4, you're going to get your solids that are masculine if your man doesn't want to wear pink. I say pink is for everybody.
Me
but,
too.
You know, hey, I like when my husband wears a pink shirt, but hey, that's another story. But anyway, you're getting the blue, you're getting the black. So in that 4-pack, there's always a masculine color so that you can give 2 to the girls, 2 to the boys. But what I love about it is free shipping, $11 to get this home. And say, for instance, you think this is not all that in a bag of chips, which I don't think you'd think that, but if you did, you do have until January the 31st to return it. So that's our gift to you as well, that you have really about 3 months to fill this out and see if it's the fastest and if your charge is lasting longer than anything. Because to charge your iPhone 6 for, you know, 2 times and it's lasting for a week, to charge your tablet 2 times, that's incredible. Oh, and I forgot, it's a flashlight, right?
Yes.
Is this a flashlight?
So if you are in, so let me show you. Here's your little tutorial. Ready?
Okay.
Here's the button. 1, 2. That's it.
Very simple.
So you don't have to be an electronics expert.
There you go.
You want to turn it off? 1, 2. That's it. So really simple and easy to use it. And take your choice in colors. You know, I love hanging out with Debbie. This makes me feel like I'm at home.
Because we're Texas girls.
Exactly. We speak the same language.
Yes, we do.
With a little bit of a twang in there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So let's walk you through the colors. Because this is where you need to make your choice, right? You choose the primary color that you love. Right. And you get the bonus of everything else that goes along with it. So
absolutely.
you choose. So here's the black, that classic black, which I love that it comes with a rose gold.
Yes,
everybody needs that. And that green is so hot. I like the purple. You pointed out the feathers.
Yeah, the feathers, the purple is just gorgeous. You just always pay attention to the solid and the print. The purple, you get the turquoise with this beautiful turquoise geometric. And you have the red and the blue. And I hate that we have to wrap it up. And the pink. The pink is so cute for your granddaughters. I hope you don't pass on this. All electronics are free shipping. But $11, you get 4 of them, okay?
Yep. Okay, here's how you turn it off. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2. There you go.
There you go.
got it.
Okay. Thank you, Leah.
Hanging out with you.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Love my Texas girl. An additional piece of protection for you, the HSN Protection Plus. Yes, you get this and you are covered. If this drops, it breaks, shatters the glass, we repair it for you. So go to hsn.com and take advantage of the Protection Plus. And we want to tell you about the gift of the day. I mean, we have a lot of deals for you, but I mean, you can go to hsn.com and look at the different fabulous items we have. But this week, it's all about kitchen. So eat, drink, and be merry. 40% off gifts for the chef. If you know a foodie or a chef, I mean, these are just great, great gift ideas. Now look at this set. This is the Kimberly Schlappman Love and Daisies 12-piece knife set. They are versatile. They're going to slice, chop, dice, cut, and they're non-stick, so they're not going to stick to your food. In very charming colors. Look at the different patterns. You won't find a cuter knife set. I just think it's a great gift idea. $24.95. You're saving $15, and it's free shipping and handling. You cannot beat this. Go to hsn.com and just search gifts. Yes, chef gifts. I love it. For the foodie in you. Let's go over to Shannon. Leah didn't have to go very far, did she?
Leah found me. You know how she found me? She used her GPS.
Exactly.
It was, and also she just walked right over here, right, Debbie? If you don't want to get lost, because that kind of covers everybody, right?
It's true.
Don't ever get lost again. Don't ever get stuck in a traffic jam again. Don't ever get caught by one of those horrid traffic lights. They're like the worst, like little eyes in the sky, trying to get you, sending you horrible tickets in the mail, and you look awful. Like this is it's the worst. You will never have any of those horrible things. This is the only way to get free lifetime map updates. Your fancy car, they don't have that. You have to pay every single quarter for brand new map updates, or you get lost. That's what my car
Here's the
said.
alternative.
That's right.
Good luck.
There are those traffic camera alerts. It tells you, speed camera, you might want to slow down. And it's much nicer than a spouse telling you that, because you go, shut up.
Yeah, we don't like them to tell us anything.
No backseat drivers. Free lifetime traffic alerts. This will save you so much money. Oh, it saves you money on the map updates, but the traffic alerts, it doesn't just say, like your cell phone goes, there's an accident up ahead. You're gonna be stuck. That's pretty much what your cell phone says.
Exactly, which is just the problem.
I don't want that. I want them to go, hey, there's an accident about 5 miles ahead, so turn right here, exit the freeway, go over here, go around. It's going to save you an hour.
Exactly. The problem and then the solution.
Yes.
We want the solution.
That's what Magellan does in the size of a tablet. This is 7 inches of big, beautiful touch screen or voice activation at under $100. That's our holiday price. If we say holiday price, that's not all the way through the holidays. That's only while supplies last. And we are well under half of the amount that we brought in left. This has lane assist, which means it tells you well ahead of when you're supposed to get over. It doesn't just go, exit. Like, so you know, like your cell phone does. Lifetime map updates, traffic camera alerts, landmark guidance. Maybe you don't know where Oak Street is, but maybe you know where that gas station is. You can turn at the gas station. It tells you what to look for, not just the street name. $19.99 to get this home. We'll ship it to you for free. This is it's so funny, okay, what first came to mind, but you know when you do live TV, random things will come into your brain. We don't say all of them, right? But the first thing that came to my mind was, this is the bomb. What is that, from the 80s?
Right?
Okay, it's so the 80s. My kids would be so...
Nothing wrong with being an 80s girl, right?
This has got everything,
It
pretty
does.
much.
It really does. When you walk through the checklist, to say it another way.
There you go.
When you walk through that checklist of what you want to have, this has it all, because it has the lifetime traffic, which means not only does it tell you, oh, there's a problem, there's traffic ahead, but it tells you the solution, and here's how you get around it. It has lifetime map updates so that you never have to pay for a map again. And that's a big deal, because you know, if you have a GPS without an updated map, you got nothing. You have something that's totally useless. Now you have something that is always going to be up to date for you. And to Shannon's point, you have the largest size screen. Let's put this in perspective. This is the #1 GPS in the country in a 7-inch size. Here's a 5-inch. Here's the screen behind it in a 7-inch.
So much bigger.
Now, I'm not a math whiz, but we did the calculations. A 7-inch screen is 50% more viewing space than a 5-inch screen. So it's exponentially larger. So you have all the viewing space on the side, all that extra viewing space on the top. So you've got literally double the size as far as your viewable area. And if you've ever been driving those really cool, fancy new cars, guess what? They have little GPS just like this that pop out of the dashboard when you start the car, and then they disappear when you turn the car off. Well, guess what? You could be spending thousands of dollars for those fancy GPS that pop in and out of your dashboard. How about having this one at less than $100, and you can take it from car to car to car to car and put it on any dash you want to have it on. So this is going to give you that total package and that total solution. So let's break it down for you. Here's what's exclusive about Magellan. You are going to have the first GPS, the first name in GPS. They've been around for 30 years, and they literally began this whole industry. You're going to have, again, lifetime maps. If you go to the Magellan website, you could download a map, and it would be $80. Now, they come out about 4 times a year. They're available. So again, I'm no math whiz, but that's over $300 right this year. And then you got to do it again next year. So another $300. And then you got to do it again the next year, right? So that starts getting, you know, adding up. So you always have those maps. But for you, it's totally and completely free. Something else I think you're going to love about this is the multi-destination. So now you can put in more than one destination, and it will calculate the most efficient route for you. You just simply go into points of interest, and then it thinks like you do, whether it is a nail salon that you want to have, or an airport, or a restaurant, or wherever you need to go. Guess what? You can have more than one point of interest in here at a time. We call it multi-destination routing.
Your cell phone can't do that.
No.
But that's how we really drive.
Exactly. Because you want to be able to go, maybe stop by the gas station, stop by the Starbucks on the way to the soccer game, whatever the case might be. So free, and then you put that together with your free lifetime traffic. Look at that traffic. Just looking at that makes me like a little aggravated. Right. Because you don't want to get stuck in that. And do you realize when you're sitting in traffic, not only are you wasting your time, how much is your time worth, right? But you're also wasting your gas.
True.
And how much gas do you spend idling in traffic? That's like throwing money out the window. So now you've got the traffic alerts to go right along with it. And here's something you're gonna love. You also have One Touch. What the heck is One Touch? It's exclusive to Magellan, and it is one little touch on your screen. So say you're driving along, here's your map. You touch one little option right over here, and it brings up all of your favorites. It's called your One Touch Favorites menu. Now, why is this important? Do you like Starbucks or do you like Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Me too.
Because Starbucks doesn't have, well, They don't always have donuts, but Dunkin' Donuts always does.
Exactly, exactly. And so what's great is that now those shortcuts, whether you like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or whether you have a favorite gas station because you get the mile perks or the gas perks, or your bank because you don't want to pay a surcharge at another bank, you can use that one touch. And here's where it's really cool. So say, for example, you're going to Texas. Debbie and I were just talking about Texas, right? Well, you want to be able to find a Sephora in Texas. Well, it would calculate wherever you are. So now your favorites, Sephora, Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Bell, one of my favorites, wherever you are in the country, it finds that closest one to you in whatever city you're in.
It's not just your hometown Sephora. It's wherever you are.
It's like your personal life, wherever you are in whatever city, you still have all your favorite things with you with just one touch.
That makes every town feel like your hometown. And you can always find those instead of searching through when you look on your cell phone and you look fast food restaurants or you're looking Mexican fast food restaurants. By the time you find the Taco Bell, maybe you're past it. So now you've got it right at the touch of a button. $19.99 for the most popular size from Magellan. Instead of looking at your cell phone and trying to get those coordinates, your cell phone just doesn't get you there. Trust us, it just doesn't. This is designed to get you where you're going better, faster, safer. For $19.99, this is the way to go. If you're going to be in another town and you're thinking about renting a car rentals are so expensive these days, but you know every single day they charge you to rent their GPS. It could be, you know, 10 bucks a day or something. Or more. Now, for $99.95, not only are you saving $90, this is the last one you'll have to buy. You don't have to pay for additional map updates, $80 every quarter. This is the one that when I bought my car, they said, you can pay for this satellite GPS or just buy the Magellan GPS. This is what they told me. They weren't supposed to tell me that because they make a big, a lot amount of money just from me getting theirs. $19.99. Of course, if you're purchasing this as a gift, know that this is a one and done gift. They're not having to pay additional for map updates at all, ever. You're making them a safer driver. We have extended returns all the way through the end of January. And if you want to save an additional $20, that makes this a crazy screaming deal at $79. You can apply for an HSN card and get this home. Even get extra flex and $20 off of your first purchase.
And be that better driver, because if you're using one of these for navigation, guess what? You're burning through your battery. You might be getting a surprise bill in the mail when it comes to your data charges. And not only that, this is less dependable. I love my cell phone. It's a jack of all trades, but it's a master of none. Your GPS is made to do one thing, to get you to your destination faster and more safely. And remember, your cell phone connects to cell phone towers that are here on planet Earth, right? So what happens with that is when you get a phone call, you get interrupted with your GPS. When you get a text, you're tempted to look at it. With your GPS, you're actually connected to satellites that were put into orbit by our U.S. military, our Department of Defense, so they could have accuracy within 4 meters. That same accuracy, those same satellites are communicating with your Magellan so that you have that same accuracy. So now you have dependability, you have reliability, and you're not a distracted driver. Because I want to share some statistics with you. When you look down at your cell phone, you might think it just takes a second, right? Well, 5 seconds is actually what it takes, the average time that your eyes are off the road when you are checking a text. Now, if you're traveling at 55 miles an hour, that's enough time to cover the entire length of a football field. Wow. As if you were blindfolded.
That's crazy.
How
dangerous that is.
How dangerous, right? And you think it's just a second.
Sure.
But you don't realize how long that is.
Wow.
And then the average statistic right now with people that are using electronic devices, maybe it's their cell phone or another distraction in the car, 660,000 people at this moment, as we speak right now, are literally using a piece of electronics while they're driving the car. That is scary stuff.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is to be that less distracted driver. Get the right tools so that you can have that pinpoint focus, so that you're never stuck in traffic, so that you're not wasting your gas or your time while you are waiting for the traffic to change. Now you have the lifetime map, so it gives you that accuracy. If you want to be a better driver, a safer driver, this is going to be the total solution. And to Shannon's point, it gives you not only the problem, hey buddy, there's traffic ahead, but it gives you the solution so that you can then make make a decision, because you know what? Knowledge isn't power. It's what you do with that knowledge. It's how you're able to get the workaround. And that's exactly what this Magellan is going to do for you. And remember, it's not the 5-inch screen size, it's the 7-inch screen size. So it gives you that larger size. By the way, this is what pops up. I just hit the traffic. This will give you the alternate route and give you the comparison at the time, so you can choose how you want to use it. So this is just an ingenious design, because it really has everything.
It really does. And not only, I mean, sometimes people have asked me about this. They're like, well, if I'm not looking at my cell phone, but I'm looking at my GPS, what's the difference? This will tell you. If you don't ever look at this, that's fine. You actually, you can set it to give you the directions where you want to go, and it will say, in 300 feet, get in the right lane and exit to your right. It'll tell you step by step, along with lane assistance, so you'll never miss that turn. You will never have to be in the left lane, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be 5 lanes over. So it makes you a safer driver. It makes sure not only that you get there faster, but that you get there in the first place. You're also knowing that you're not gonna end up in construction that just sort of popped up out of nowhere, because your cell phone doesn't have that updated information. Your Magellan does. It has constant updates. You get a lifetime of map updates, a beautiful screen that you can see so easily, and so easy to be able to touch and change and adjust. It adjusts to you. It really does become your, you know, not your backseat driver, but that better driver. $90 off today, $19.99. That's all the good news. The bad news is that with everybody on the phone, we have fewer than 2,000 to go around for everybody in the entire country. We started with just around 5,000. We have 2,000 left at this price when everybody wakes up and realizes this is the best gift of the holidays. This is the best gift you can give yourself if you're traveling for the holidays, or just for you for the next several years to get around all of those traffic. I mean, for me, God, traffic just makes me crazy.
It's true.
I want a Magellan for the grocery store.
Exactly.
Can they come up with that? I was in the grocery store. I always pick the worst lane no matter what. And I'm always like, is this lane better? No, is this lane better?
And then you jump over and that's worse. Yeah,
exactly.
What if it could calculate for you? Yes, this will calculate the traffic, not at the grocery.
Yeah.
But one day we'll get there, right?
But I think traffic is even worse.
It
like,
is.
you know, being on that road and you're like, everything is great. It's noon.
Right.
Right.
Or how about parking?
Everyone's at work.
Right.
No, this will tell you where they are parking.
So this gives you a lot of tools we haven't covered yet. Junction view is one of them. So that shows you exactly which lane to be in if you are exiting from a highway or there's a split in a highway. Okay. It also has the parking. So if you're going to a destination, so say for example, we went to Nashville last week, and I lived in Nashville for 17 years. I've been back there for 5 years. I was amazed how much the city changed. So we called some friends. We ended up going out to dinner with Pam Tillis and her husband at their new restaurant. So I didn't know where that was, and it was in an area of town that when I lived there, I would have never gone to that area. So we put it in the GPS, there it is, and we want to go there now. So this gives you the option of going there, but literally typing in an address. Maybe it's an area that you are not familiar with or that you don't want to go to. Now you've got the ability to get there, and all you do is say go. So the cool thing about it is it gives you that turn by turn. It's routing the mode in the routing mode, and it gives you the option of where you want to go. So the best part is if you're in an unfamiliar area, if you are going someplace you haven't been before, if you are wanting to have that junction view to see exactly where to get there.
Oh, how cool that is.
Right? It gives you that split in the highway. Now, a couple of other cool things, because I know we only have 2 minutes left. There's red light camera warnings in here. There's speed camera warnings in here. So this is unlike any GPS you may have ever seen us do before, because I can count on one hand the number of models that have had red light cameras and that have had speed limit warnings built into the model. So now you have it. So again, with red lights, that shows you that there is an upcoming red light ahead of you. Speed limit warnings, there's 2 ways you can use this. It will sense the traffic cameras that clock you when you're speeding and send you a ticket in the mail, but also there is something built in here that gives you in the car an indicator. So this speed limit warning here, you can set it on the highway. If I'm going more than 5 miles over the speed limit, do you want an audible warning? Do you want a visible warning? And it tells you to slow down.
Wow.
So that if the camera does snag you, you've already had the solution. You've already slowed down.
I love it. Yeah. That's better than just setting cruise, because you could set your cruise and then you end up having to speed up or slow down.
Exactly.
This way it lets you know.
Just a little ding, just a little little chime
Wow.
that kicks in.
And you know, there's certain spots that I always forget that it goes from 65 down to 55. And there's a reason that that's where the cops are always hanging out, right? Because they know that you forget that. But your Magellan doesn't forget. It knows when that speed limit goes down. It also will tell you when it goes up so that you can just speed up and get there faster. This is a must have. It just makes you a safer driver or anybody on your list. $99 to get it home. In fact, it's a $189 value. If you go to the Magellan site, you can pick up a 7-inch GPS, but you're going to be spending $80 for the map updates every quarter. You got to have those map updates. Otherwise, what's the point, right? You want to be able to know that everywhere you go, you're going on the right street, you're going the right direction. This is the biggest screen. It makes it so easy to see. It also comes with the mount for the window, right? It goes on the window or also just on your dash as well. And it's a great big opportunity for you to be able to see it anywhere you go. Must have a great price. Please get them before they're all gone at that price. We'll ship them to you for free and under $20 to get them home. Thank you so much, Leah.
Of course, great hanging out with you.
Oh my God, this is incredible. I love hanging out with you too. All right, we got to find out how to get to the Dunkin' Donuts from here.
Let's do it.
I already know. My car's on autopilot.
I'm about to say, yeah, we got this.
Autopilot. Come on out, Debbie, real fast. We want to let you know that you can get HSN Protection Plus, of course, on any of your electronics items. Just search Protection Plus on hsn.com and get 24/7 customer service. We also have to remind you of our very best value of the day, our today's special. This is a must-have for everybody in the world. This is your 911 Help Now pendant. It's $89.95 total, no monthly fee to be connected to 911, two-way connection with a touch of a button anywhere you are in the country. So $17.99, and for the first time we have colors on that as well.
I
really
love
cute.
that, because you're paying to protect your loved ones. But
absolutely.
Hope you join us tomorrow. We have
Adrian Landau.
Adrian Landau.
Lovely. All right, Tamara's up next.